I began running when I was a young kid. In high school, I was a cross-country captain of the cross-country team. College, I ran. In the Army, I was a runner. When I got in my 30s, I ran Boston Marathon. And then I coached running in high school, and I coached in the grade schools I was working at. And we started the MUM Running Club here in Fairfield in 2008. In the 80s, when I first started running road races, I used to train for the Boston Marathon every year, which I ran 5 times. And to do the Boston Marathon in April, you had to do your long runs, your 18, 20-mile runs over the wintertime. So I got used to running outside in the wintertime, and I just bundled up 2 hats and a couple pair of gloves and 2 or 3 layers on top and bottom. And it was 0 degrees, 10 degrees below. I just bundled up and run. It's not as difficult as people think, because once you're running, your body heat is caught by the clothing you're wearing. Human beings are much more healthy if they allow their body to be more attuned to the natural rhythms of the seasonal changes, rather than stay inside all the time because it's cold out, or get air conditioning all the time because it's hot out. I think your physiology becomes stronger and healthier as a result of that. So I was taught eat a high protein diet, meat and all that. And then in 1972, I totally turned my life around. I did this big transformation where I went from eating steak and potatoes, drinking beer, to not drinking any alcohol, not using alcohol at all, not eating meat, things like that. I did totally raw foods for about a year, right? Nothing but raw foods. Raw foods have more vitamins and nutrients and things like that in it than when you cook foods. In 1973, I did a 7-day water-only fast. In 1987, I did a 6-day water-only fast. Last year, I tried to do 9 40-hour fasts interspersed throughout the year, but I was only able to do 3 of them because I was working so much, and it's not good to fast while you're working. I haven't had any flu shots or vaccinations. I haven't went to a doctor in 44 years. I don't take drugs, medicines of any kind. I've had 1 flu since I've been here in 7 years. Let's see, I worked at the St. Louis Public Schools for 29 years, and I think I ended up saving like 270 sick days because I had the flu one time in the 29 years I worked at the St. Louis Public Schools. I have a car, but I limit my driving of it. I only drove 1,000 miles, 1,071 miles with my car last year. And I've only driven my car 4.5 miles so far this year. I've only driven a couple times. In our present society, we're all exposed to a lot of toxic elements in our air, land, and water. And when you run and exercise, it increases your metabolism, and doing that flushes out a lot of toxins. The environment here is very conducive to my lifestyle in some ways. But then at the same time, Iowa is probably one of the biggest producers of genetically modified food of all the states. You actually have 21 million hogs in Iowa, and that's like 2.5 million more than the second state, which is North Carolina. Today, I'll run Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, when I don't run, I'll either lift weights. I have a total gym. I do total gym. I have a pull-up bar. Like this morning, I did do push-ups and pull-ups, 10 pull-ups and 20 push-ups after I ran. I think it's important to live a holistically healthy lifestyle. Get enough exercise, whether it's running or biking or swimming or walking or anything, dancing, any exercise that you enjoy doing. I think people should do exercise. Eat a healthy diet, have a healthy, positive social life. But I believe in freedom, so people have to learn, decide for themselves. I'll probably continue running and just cut it down a little bit as I get older. So plan on keep on running as I age. I haven't been to a doctor since I've been doing all this for 44 years. I plan on going another 44 years without going to a doctor. That's the goal.